Alright. So that's Australia versus Japan again, right? I believe it is. We'll try to see if US West works for them. Alright, there we go. Western United States. I have ascertained and double checked that we are on the United States West server. Well, we're not on the server. We've chosen to be on the server. Let's see what the gods of the Blizzard decide to bestow upon us. So Winter's Gate is going to be our first map. The Gate of the Winter, where winter comes in. See, if winter is coming, it has to come through the gate. And this is the gate. At 16th Squad Sanseki, there was an error editing the command. Error, command does not exist. Yep, which just link the thing. If you want to check out Yakuzaku's write-up of season 5 of the CranKy Ducklings event, it's up on the Liquipedia. No, it's on Team LiquidNet, not Liquipedia. It's not the same thing. I know. It's on the Team Liquid thingy. So go to that link in the chat. Read it up. It's very good. Yaku is getting better and better at these write-ups. I'm very proud of him. It's not my fault. Nightwatch is broken. I can't log in to change commands. I can only do it through chat, and it's not working. Nee. Admin tears. Alright, everyone is ready. Let's get to it. Dip. 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 Kuro's admin OCD is kicking in. Don't mess with the bot mod. Right, everyone. Welcome to Winter's Gate. The map we see so little of, I don't even have a joke for it. LE. LE, of course, stands for, in case you did not know, lying ephemeral. That's when you want to go with the map Ephemeron, but instead go with Winter's Gate because someone lied to you. That makes sense. In the northwest corner of the map, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, current reigning SDO champion, although this is not SDO, this is MSO, remember. Our orange Zerg is S-River. Rivers. And on the other side of the map, cannon rushing his way to victory, it is our Pink Protoss, representing veterans of risk all the way from the land of Australia. It is Stardog. Alright. It's gonna be cannon and gateway rush. Zip, 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 zip. S-River has seen it. Responding, getting the pull now, should be responding with some Zerglings and Queen. No, it's joining up. S-River is feeling confident that it is going to hold this. It's just trolling, right? He's getting a poach warren. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I don't know. I'm guessing he's just going to cancel this hatchery before it finishes and use Ravagers to clean out the cannons. It's my guess at least. Let's see what Estrovo is going for. So far, he seems to be responding to cheese very well. He's pretty good at holding up against various cheeses. There we go. There's the cancel. So not much lost resources there. Lost resources there. When being made. Some roaches. Starduck is responding with a robotics facility. Going for the follow-up here. With some immortals. Want to be great against these roaches. And the Ravagers. And the everything. I mean, let's face it. Anything that's not in the air, immortals are pretty good against. Here come the Ravagers. Start to rain some biles on top of everything. Starduck with a cheeky push on top of the ramp, trying to catch Queen there. Not quite getting it. Yeah. Alright, 3 Ravagers. Now we can just start sniping out his cannons. He's going for the shield battery instead. Which might be the smarter move, actually. Because you don't want those immortals to go around having shield battery. Sorry, I just changed my key settings here. Let's see what Starduck does. He's not trying to push up the ramp. He's gonna wait for the warp prism. Getting another gateway on this side of the map. And we were talking about how Starduck is playing standard Protoss and not being the cheeky Zerg that he used to be. How mistaken were we? Oh, whoa! We almost ate up all of these biles. Very dangerous. Estrover being very active here. Starduck is there responding nicely. Good micro control so far by both of these players. Batteries are doing enough to actually keep these units alive for Starduck. Almost sniped the Queen there as well. Another immortal joins the fight. This Guardian Shield is actually not Guardian Shield. What's it called? Something shield. Damn, Starduck is killing a lot. Okay, Nidus. I like it. You're getting stuck in your base. Man, dig a tunnel out. This is the great escape by Starduck. Catches this immortal. Okay, one immortal goes down. The other managed to get picked up by the warp prism. Estrover starting to lose some workers. He's already behind in worker count. Although that's not the biggest of deals. Larva should be more of a problem for Estrover. Ooh, manages to snipe an immortal. Starduck being a little too slow on the pickup. The warp prism actually takes damage as well. The shield batteries are almost depleted on the low ground. This is something that Estrover can definitely get away with. Oh, Starduck is not paying attention. Oof, that immortal took so much damage. The shield batteries are depleted. They can barely refill that. And Estrover is going to just knight us across the map. There's a recall, but only one immortal gets recalled. I think Starduck may have fumbled it. He did not recall enough units, so maybe he thought this was just a distraction. No decoy. He's pushing forward up this ramp, but yeah, the Zerg recall is also strong. Ezreal might be starting to lose some more walkers here. Don't have a lot more units to work with. And the shield batteries on the low ground are just about enough to actually refill those shields. Stardock not bringing his workers back to work. Concentrating across the map. Roaches surround this army, try not to let it get away. Immortals are pretty damn good against roaches. Walkers surrounding the units, 14 drones die. Both of these players are so low. The queen is actually that war prism. It has 1 health point. Oh, GG's cold and Stardock just about takes it. Wow. Whew. That was an 8-minute game, by the way. 7 minutes 59 seconds. That was a little intense, if you don't mind me saying. Stardock, you cheesy bastard. Is it gonna be Ezreal's map choice? Apparently my window wasn't closed, so I was shouting for all the neighbors to hear. Alright. In the meantime, in the lower bracket, Light takes out his own son, Yakuzaku. No, how can you do that to your own son? 1-0. It goes up against Papa Panda for the rematch. Acropolis is going to be our map choice by S-Server. So we're going back to the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. There we go. Right. What time is it? We are 2 hours 40 minutes in. No, 1 hour 40 minutes. This tournament has been going pretty fast, faster than usual. This is what happens when you don't have Terrans. You don't have 50-minute TVZs in the middle of a series. This is all cheese now. Let's see if Stardock has some more tricks up his sleeve. Oh, it's just more cannon rushes. Alrighty. Welcome back once more to the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. LA. LA, of course, just in case you did not know, stands for Leaky Electronics. Leaky Electronics. That's I had that today. My AC, my air conditioning unit. The nozzle that takes the condensation away, got clogged by some dust or something. It started dripping in my room. It was kind of annoying. Anyway, in the northwest corner of the map, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes about to be cannon rushed once more, it is our Orange Zerg S-River. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Veterans of Risk, currently up 1 in this best of 3 semi-final of today's Master Swan Open, the number 27. About to go against a full first Zerg. It is Stardog, the Dark of the Stars. And this isn't as aggressive as the previous Cannon Rush. And Astrovert definitely has the Zerglings to handle this. Although I think he may be overdoing it. I like Stardog. Like jailing those Zerglings with the cannon. But yeah, the cannon holds. With 8 kills to its name. I don't think Astrover should have wasted all of his Zerglings for against a cannon rush that was so far away from the actual natural. Okay, manages to get the cannon, which is going to be helpful, but it has to run away from the Zealot, which comes out. The Zerglings are out, but the Zealot can definitely handle a couple of Zerglings. Should be able to kill this probe. Start with nice control, keeps the probe alive, kills the Zerglings, and starts to crawl his way forward with the pylons and cannons. Stalker on its way. A nice wall of at home. Astropher with a better response, but does manage to keep the natural this time, because Stardock didn't put the cannon right on top of that hatchery. So he's going to have a lot more options at his disposal to deal with this kind of aggression. He's actually surrounding this path. Maybe getting a little too over his head. Doesn't manage to surround this Zealot and catches it, which is a good catch. Just gonna need to stop losing Zerglings to these cannons. Spine crawler being crawled forward. Stardock is getting 3 gateways at home. And warp gate pick. So he's very likely to keep on the aggression. But no robotics facility this time. Too many Zerglings running around freely. Estrover going to go all in on this and just try to get that cannon. Just kill everything with just Zerglings. The Stalkers are able to kite away, and they should be able to kill all of these Zerglings. Another Stalker does that. Okay, one Stalker does go down. Spinecrawler wasn't being crawled forward, so it can't really attack that gateway. Astrover droning up. Try not to stay behind him. Water count surrounds these stalkers, but they do manage to warp in. That's 6 stalkers. That's very dangerous for some of Zerglings. The spine is uprooted and gets sniped. Queen could also get sniped here. It's very dangerous for Astrover. 2 more queens on the way, but it will be a while before they are finished and they can push these stalkers away. Yeah, Stardock is just going to go all in with the stalkers. Should be able to get this hatchery. Astrover gets the reinforcements as well. Astrover can't build a good count of Zerglings to try and retaliate here. How many stalkers do we have here? 12 stalkers. Even a sentry for good measure. It's gonna be nice. We're not gonna have a Nidus this time for Astrover. And no roaches either. But this is well, this is also slow lane, so yeah, I was wondering how these stalkers are kiting the Zerglings so well, and I just realized that Astrover hasn't even gotten speed yet. Alright, there's the surround with the water pool, but I don't think that's going to work, especially with those 2 adepts doing extra damage against Flight. It looks like Stardock is just going to bully his way into victory here. This is... Ugh. This is disgusting. Starduck. Should note, he has some awesome control here so far. In both of these cannon rushes, he's shown some excellent micro control over his units. And yeah, he's just going to kill this hatchery. Astraver is just like got nothing. 0 army supply, 0 worker supply. GG's gold. Starduck is the winner of the upper bracket. And he's going to be our first finalist here. So he's going to start the final match with 1 point advantage, which is like a free cannon rush, if you will. Just speaking in language the starter can understand. You got it. Yeah, we're going to take a short break. Because Light versus Papa Panda is still going on. So we're going to take a short break before the lower bracket final, which is going to be a best of 3. Yeah, I'm going to show you some duct tapes, clips of the CranKy Ducklings and CranKy Ducklings related channels, as collected by our very own Kurro, the 16th Squad Sonseki. And yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, because I won't forgive you.
What map is this? Cairo. What is it? Kairos Junction? Is that right?
Wait, what? Shouldn't it be Repug?
What's? Yeah, should it have been Repug?
I made it on Repug, didn't I?
The fuck did you do, Yaku?
I scrolled down. I saw Repugnancy.
You saw it.
I didn't click on it. Fuck. I didn't click on it. Fuck.
It's Kairos Junction. Oh my god, Yaku, you fucking dimwit.
Bye-bye, Diva. Where are you going? No, he flew away. No. He didn't die. God damn it. I was hoping... No. That's a fail.
Oh, he does have a good. Okay.
Your supply blocked.
He's not paying attention.
North.
You're being attacked.
I know. Let's go.
He's recalling.
I'm going to bed.
No, Yaku, we need you to keep us awake. Don't go. We're going to fall asleep without
Wake up! Wake up!
you. Wake up, everyone!
Wake up!
Wake up!
This is cute. I think they're just probably like sending each other text messages too.
Ah, we're red. It feels so... Oh, I may have put the colours on wrong. We're red, they're blue. Oh god, they're red as well. I've got no... Oh, shit. Shit, this is going to be hard. I don't know who's on my side. Oh shit, they're both red. I've made it even harder for myself. I thought everything looked strange. Okay, you're on my side. Are you on my side? You're on my side. I can only tell if you're on my side or not by hitting you with my hammer. Luckily there's no friendly fire.
Good job, guys.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think the stream went down again.
Nah, it happens. Yeah, mine went down too. Nah, it's fine. We're still recording. We're good. We're fine.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Let's go.
I can't do anything, okay?
It's okay,
Stop
Kuros.
it, Polish internet! You're making Krupp cry!
Yes.
Go
No
away,
make
Polish
Kuro
internet.
cry, or
No
we
make
break
Kuro
your
cry.
legs.
You don't come to our neighborhood and make Krupp cry.
We beat you with a rubber duck.
We beat you with potato. This is the Polish way. What was it? You turned full Sand Hill Crane there for a second. Okay, breathe. Alright, everyone, welcome to Automaton, Ellie. Ellie, guess you did not know, stands for laugh everywhere, which is, you know, what we're doing already, so good on us. In the Southwest.
Didn't kill anyone though. No, there's nowhere for me to hide.
Patch went kaput. Your allied base is besieged.
Help. Best race.
I'm coming.
What? Did you get them all? You just won that game by just making what it was. You're an animal.
Yeehaw! That's what Lumia is saying. Subscribing 21 months in a row. Wait, I owe Lumia 21 quacks. Alright, let's count them. Quack 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 quack. There we go. Light VIP and Papa Panda are still playing, by the way. Apparently, this is a very long best of one. Kuro is giving me updates, spying on them. It's been going on for 17 minutes, apparently, the game. So, should be epic. We can. It's going to be a double blind cast. Corey is just going to give us information, and I'm going to relay the information about the games to you. Like as Roach Hydra Muta is pretty good. Papa Panda is Hydras? Question mark? Well, I'm guessing. No, Kuro can only see Light's point of view, I'm guessing. So, you know. Swarm hosts. Alright. Sounds like an interesting game that we're missing. Can we just stop them and start from replay? Panda has Nidus, of course. Okay, yeah. You know, Swarm host Nidus is pretty good. Yeah, Nidus Swarm host can work fantastically well. It's very difficult to defend against it. I'm actually not quite sure what you do against it. I mean, Mutalisks is pretty good. It's like one of those things where there's not much of a hard counter for it. Alright, they're finished, by the way. Light as just one. Okay. It's going to be Light versus S-Rover. So it's going to be a rematch from round 2. Light is all about the rematches today. Yeah, and remember, the lower bracket final is a best of 3 match. It's a cowboy clown. Yeehaw. Oh, I thought it was like a cowboy goose. No, I got yeehaw. Ha 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 ha. Look, you asked me to fill time, didn't you? um. Right. I'm guessing we're going to be on US West again. Right. Double checking. Because we always have to. We are on the Western United States, the preferred game server thingy. What's it? So don't blame me. World of Sleepers is going to be our map. Oh, sorry. Canceling sub ASAP. Many apologies. Let's give everyone the lobby link. Yeah, and if you want to check more of the duct tapes, go to the link right there in chat to our CranKy Ducklings YouTube channel. Go ahead and give that a like and subscribe, because that's what all the kids are doing these days. And you can catch all of them there. They are funny things. I often find myself just rewatching some of them just for the fun of it, for the nostalgia. Light is asking Ezra how many times Starter cannon rushed him in the upper bracket. Yep. Ezra is saying every game of every series the last 3 times we played. Yep. Ezra is crying that there's no 69 map. We did have a SDO number 69 last week, so we had the what's the name of that map? Bio something? Biohazard? No. Bio research? Bio waste? Bio something? By -0? The 69 map. Alright. Both our players are ready. Let's get to it. Biosphere. That was the one. Thank you. And I'm guessing by how long it took Kuro to type that, she had to go and check it for herself. She didn't remember that. Did you? Did you, Kuro? You condescending information fairy. All right, everyone. If you're still watching and I haven't offended Kuro into oblivion, we are back to World of Slippers. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for liking employer. Liking employer. That's when it's an employer that you work for, and they like everybody. You know. Sometimes that's the bad thing. You know, you gotta take it day by day and case by case. And someone likes you inappropriately, just speak up. Speaking of liking people inappropriately, in the northeast corner of the map. Representing our very own clan, the CranKy Duckling. Our very own liking employer. A green Zerg from Australia. It is Light VIP. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, current reigning SDO champion 3 times in a row. Although this is Master Swan, don't confuse the two. Our orange Zerg is S-River. Rivers. Alright. Light going with a quicker pool. S-River getting a hatch first. So Light going with his usual build. Gonna get the bailing nest as well. S-River seems to have been proved himself pretty good at withstanding this kind of assault from Light before. Remember, this is a rematch from the second round of today's tournament, where S-River won the first game very decisively by holding off Light's attacks. Light won the second game by going quicker into roaches and macroing up from there, getting a bigger army, a better upgraded army. And in the third game, it's a pretty close run, but S-River held off Light's aggression early on and managed to keep the advantage going throughout the game until finally taking Light down in a nice Linkbane war. Alright. Light with a bit defender's advantage here will be able to push S-River away. S-River didn't give Light any time to make banelings this time. Now he's getting one. But S-River is already pressuring while this is going on. Okay, a couple of banelings. And S-River has to back away. Spine has started as well for Light. So S-River really can't afford to be sticking around here for too long. Oh! Okay, one bending gets wasted on a couple of Zerglings, which is exactly what S-River wanted with those. Now he's got to be careful. This is very close. So Light might not want to overextend there, because he doesn't have any offensive banelings around. And S-River will have the defender's advantage. S-River droned up really hard while this was going on, so it's going to be way ahead in work count at the moment. And going to start a Roach Warren. So he's going to be in a nice position to switch into Roaches. But one really good bending connection might put him under real hard pressure. But he doesn't let that happen. S-River doing a great job at picking off these banelings before they can actually do the damage. That is a pretty overwhelming force here at the moment. Roaches aren't going to be in for a while. The Warframe just finished. The bending comes in. Ooh, it connects with a lot of Zerglings. 9 drones dead, 10 drones dead, 11 drones dead, 12 drones dead, and a couple of bendings are here to fend off any more Zerglings coming in, but the Queen might be able to clean those out. Alright, those bendings got a little wasted. So S-River might have a chance to defend here. The Watch Warren is being targeted by Light, and it should be going down. There we go. So this time a really great start by Light VIP. Keeping S-River 12 drones behind. They are now equal on Walkers, despite Light VIP not having droned up since the beginning of the game. Right, more banelings being waddling up the ramp. S-River really has to play it carefully. Another good baneling connection. Oh! Like wasting some of his banelings on nothing. That was very close. Okay, Ezreal should have enough to hold this off. Now this looks like it's going to be... No, it's not going to be the end of the erosion. Light is just making more Zerglings. There's no Roach deck on the horizon. Does have a defensive banning at home and a spine. So Ezreal will find it difficult to do any retaliatory damage to Light. Carapace has started for Light VIP. It's going to be helpful against Ezreal's banelings, which he just started getting himself. A lair for Ezreal. Did Light get to... Light did not get a lair yet. Alright. He's going to flood with more Zerglings. He's going to see the stress ball banelings there. And stress the hell away. As you do. He's going to get some banelings of his own. He's going to have some proper gentlemanly Link Bane wars here in a moment. That's a CVZ. Alright. Gonna catch the queen there. Unawares. Maybe in a few Zerglings. Doesn't catch the banelings though. Like does suicide some Zerglings and catches some of Ezreal's banelings and clears them out. 2 banelings for Ezreal, 6 for Light VIP. Did he just kill his own Zergling? I think Light just killed one of his own Zerglings. No, don't waste your banelings on there. But he's just going to push through. Does get one of Ezreal's banelings, but loses one of his own. Okay, the way is sort of clear for Light to keep on pushing here. Is he going to do that? Ezreal is getting a Spire. Getting the Spire girls together. Let's get the bands together. Come on, let's get the band together. No, I made them American, they were British. Let's get the band together. I can't do a British accent. I don't know where this joke is going. I don't think it's going to go far. What have I done? Anyway, Light getting a 3rd base. He's gotten the worker advantage after setting Ezreal 12 drones behind. 12 drones back from where he was. Getting a lair as well, so we'll finally catch up on some needed technology. Getting a Spire as well, but it's going to be quite a bit behind. However, he's going to have a Spire on a better economy than Ezreal will. Did Light actually scout that Spire? No, did not scout it at all. Unlike you, very atypical of Light to not be up on his scouting. He's usually, especially now that he has overload speed, he should be really itching to find out what's going on in Ezreal's base. And yeah, 7 Mutalisks are going to come out, and Light is going to be kind of blindsided by those. Ooh, that's a lot of Mutalisks coming out. Light has only Zerglings and Banes. Alright, he's getting spores at home. Because he's probably suspecting something. I mean, we know that Light usually gets spores blindly. Just at some point in the game, he just gets spores. Yeah, maybe he saw the Mutalisks somehow. I don't know. Alright, does deny Ezreal's 3rd base. That was a kill, not a cancel. So definitely sees the Mutalisks now. Does have a lot of spores at home and gets Mutalisks of his own. He's just sending those Zerglings and Banelings forward. This is mostly to buy time, so that the Mutalisks don't just fly across the map. But Ezreal does have Zerglings across the map, doing some damage, and now they are both equal on workers. Light loses the slight advantage that he had in terms of economy. And in terms of the Muta count, Ezreal has 15 Mutalisks to Light 8 Mutalisks, and +1 just finish flyer attack for Ezreal. So these Mutalisks are much better than Light's. Light does have a lot of spores at home. Astrover doesn't have any spores at home. He's not suspecting Mutalisks at all. He's going to see them now. Unless Light... No, Light actually does not expose them. Okay, they're going to see the Spire. Did they actually... No, they haven't seen the Spire yet. Astrover hasn't even... No, still hasn't seen the Spire. Astrover is attacking the Bane Ignis. That's not the important thing. Okay, now he sees the Spire. He just about saw it. I'm not sure if he knows it. Now he definitely knows about the Mutalisks. And Light's Mutalisks. Light does have some ground forces as well, so he's starting to get some drone kills. 8 dead drones. No spores being made by Esrover. But he's catching Light's Mutalisks. The numbers of 5 Mutalisks for Light VIP, 23 to Estrover. This is yeah, it's a lot of spores, but there's still a lot of Mutalisks as well. You don't actually have to hit where the spores are. They can actually go around them, find weaknesses, and this is similar to what we saw in game number 3 of the first match between these two today, where S-Server just had this huge advantage when it comes to the number of Mutalisks, and Light just kept on bleeding units. But yeah, there's that's a nice counter. I thought those were drones killed by 4 Light BP, not by Light BP. There's 16 drones lost by S-Server to these Zerglings. I thought those were drones killed by S-Server on the other side of the map with the Mutalisks, but actually Light hasn't lost any of these drones to the Mutalisks. 42 dead drones so far in the game for S-Server. So even the thing is, S-Server still has the much bigger Mutalisk army, but Light has a safe basis with the spores. So yeah, this is a weird game. S-Server with a much better army, much better situation, but can't really do damage unless he sacrifices all of these Mutalisks. I think Light should just sack this base. He doesn't need to be here. Just concentrate all of your defenses on the natural. I mean, Light's flyer attack upgrade just finished, but he doesn't have any flyers. He has no Mutalisks, he only has Zerglings, but they are munching on this side of the map, so this is going to be a weird base raid where Light has defenses, static defenses against the Mutalisks, but S-Server has no defenses at home against Light's Zerglings. Even the Banelings aren't going to finish here. And Light is just going to kill everything in this side of the map. Light has a bit of an advantage here. I think he can kill the buildings faster? I don't know. Mutalisks are pretty mobile. This is a race to see who will kill the enemy's buildings faster. Light does have... Yeah, there you go. Is that... I think that was a kill. That wasn't a GG, right? Light just killed the buildings, I believe? Question mark? I don't know. Alright, so it's going to be S-Server's map choice. Thunderbird is going to be the map. No, we're getting some 6 CVZs here today. I like it. And technically, all ZVZs are sick. Because they're like, you know, the entire Zerg race is one giant infestation, right? No! God damn it. It's trying to... I sent you move Maralekos to the... to be an observer and spectator, and For some reason, the interface decided to move just as I was clicking, and I kicked him out of the lobby. Just fucking hate this interface. It's stupid. Let's see if everyone's ready. Up, 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 up. Also, remember, we have our newly started Australia, Southeast Oceania, Southeast Asia. No, it's not Southeast Asia. Is it Southeast Asia and Oceania? Or ANZ and Oceania? I don't know. Different acronyms for different people. Tournament. The Grand Platypus. Or the Great Platypus. Is it Grand Platypus? Grand Platypus. Grand Platypus. Yeah, the link is right over there in chat. So go ahead and check that out if you are within the region of the Grand Oceania. Or whatever it's... I don't know. The thing. So go ahead and check it out. Anyway, we are on Thunderbird. LE. LE, just in case you do not know, stands for Lava. Elitism. Lava elitism. That's lava that doesn't flow down the mountain. It's like, oh no, it's very dusty down the mountain. I don't want to flow there. Very elitistic. Anyway, in the southeast corner of the map, going hatchery first. Representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, our orange Zerg is S-River. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. He is the captain. Captain nickname himself. Currently up one in this best of 3 lower bracket final of today's Master Swan Open, the number 27. Give it up for Light VIP. Yeah, okay. Starting out with his usual aggressive shenanigans. As the Baning has started, Link Team 6, marching across the map. S-River does scout it. Started up pretty greedily this time, S-River did. With the hatchery first. Because it feels confident in holding this aggression. Link Team 6 up for S-River as well. No, it's an 8-0 thing. No, it's a stupid Zerg amount of Zerglings. Yeah, he knows. This is going to be aggressive. Just popping out more and more Zerglings. Couple of Queens ready to defend as well. Again, S-River not giving Light the time to just sit here and make Banelings on this side of the map. Link Team 6 almost lost for Light. He's making a lot more Zerglings at home though. Speed is about to finish for both players. Light is going to just shoot forward, and then afterwards, just bang! S-River going to kick in. Nope. he turned back just as metabolic boost finished. No sense of drama. Easy. Right. Double Evo Chamber for S-River. It's a bit of a variation. Probably mostly just to wall off that that main base mineral line. So the Zerglings don't run around behind it. And, or just get some early upgrades. Carapace and melee. Secretly. Upgrades that Light does not know about. That gets 1 Evo Chamber. So gonna be behind on upgrades for a while. No change in tech paths yet, but both of these players are starting to drone up a little. Gonna be S-River needs to be careful again with these Banelings. as it usually is. It does get pushed back as Light gets to surround the queen. It's gonna be a bit chaotic. Let's see if these bendings manage to find any good connections. They are running around. And split up a bit. Managed to find a bit of a nice connection there. And Light Action actually sniped that hatchery over in the natural. Ooh, that's a great connection. Yeah, it's gonna snipe the hatchery. Get a few banelings, Zerglings as well. Light is out of banelings though, so he has to kind of clear out the way. Yeah, pushes S-Server back to 1 base. But S-Server's upgrades are about to kick in. And he's rebuilding his army. Which he lost him a lot more of so far. Let's see how Light handles it. He does get a couple of banelings there. Waddling up that ramp. There's the upgrades. Now with the Carapace, the Zerglings can withstand 1 Baneling hit. So they become a lot less dangerous. Yeah. Okay, that's over. Yeah, killing those Banelings and then just pushes Light away. Light just now started Carapace, so gonna be way behind on upgrades now that he knows he's gonna be behind. Is gonna need to do something to get back in the game. He's getting a couple of Banelings here to push these Zerglings away. He's going to lose every Zergling versus Zergling encounter here unless he has the better numbers. Right now it's dangerous for S-Server because his Zerglings are low in health, but right now he's going to get some fresh Zerglings from home, and he'll be able to push Light away pretty easily, and that's nice. He brings the Banelings in. Light actually surrounds the Queen again. Gets another one. Shouldn't be able to get this hatchery, but oh no, well, with Banelings in, should be able to push S-Server's Zerglings away. Yeah, it gets cancelled on this hatchery. So S-Server is going to get stuck on 1 base. Banelings keep pushing the Zerglings away. I think Light just did it. He has enough to actually swarm through. 2 drones dead, another Queen gets surrounded. 5 drones dead, 6 drones, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is gonna be another GG. Light's aggression finally paying off. More paintings being morphed right here in the mineral line. GG's gold. And Light, VIP, is going to be the survivor of the lower bracket. Taking his revenge over S-Server. Remember, S-Server won their previous match here. 2-1. Alright, so we have our final match here. Do we want another break before the final, Kurup? Alright, no. We'll just go straight into the final match. Oh, look at that! Australian versus Australian. This is make the lobby. Remember to game hard. What if the players want a break? We can give them one. Remember, Stardock is starting with a 1-point advantage in this best of 5 match. I can use this time to eat some chocolate. I have some chocolate here. 72% dark chocolate. Pretty good. I'm trying my damnedest not to chew in the microphone. Still, can you explain to Light that dark chocolate is good? Dark chocolate. Yeah, I'm a big fan of dark chocolate. 72% dark chocolate is like the low end of what I consider dark chocolate. I usually like it at around 80%. 90% is a bit too much. 90% is just like you're eating it and it just turns into cocoa powder in your mouth. It's nah. Yeah. I'm a 70 to 85 kind of guy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Dark chocolate is my thing. Right. So Triton is going to be the first map. Light did remember Game Heart this time, so don't give him shit about it. Like we usually do. Alright, starting is back. Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's, yeah, remember, it's a best of 5 match with 1 point advantage for Starduck or Pink Protoss. Right here. Okay, you'll recognize him by all the cannons on the other side of the map. He's going full Talton here. I don't think he's made a single second Nexus this entire game. Light, please. Static is going ready, and Light is going ready, and then it's like, Light, you're the host. It's easy to forget that you're the host when you're not used to it. All right, everyone. Welcome to the final match of today's Master Swan Open number 27. Count them, 27 Master Swan Opens as we've had here. We are on Triton LE, the map of the gods. Like, is happy that it's finally not as easy. Anyway, LE, just in case you did not know, stands for limbo equilibrium. Limbo equilibrium. That's when you do a limbo dance and you're very balanced. You know, you dance under the bar. Speaking of dancing under the bar, in the southeast corner of the map, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. It is our very own team captain, admin extraordinaire, and supplier of the prize money for this tournament. He'd be very happy not to pay himself. It is our Green Zerg Light VIP. And on the same side of the map, cannon rushing yet again, representing veterans of Risk, our Pink Protoss is Starduck. Alright, Light only pulled 5 drones to deal with this. It's not bad, means you're not missing too much mining. Starduck doing a good job keeping those probes alive. Still doesn't have any high ground vision. Light is getting a spine up there. So might be able to actually prevent that from happening. He's getting a queen as well. He's got some circlings down here. Doesn't really want to lose them. Alright, there's a cancel on that. I didn't even check what it was. There's another cannon there. Don't sacrifice those things. Don't sacrifice those things. No, don't sacrifice the circlings. God damn it. I'm sure Light would be shouting the exact same thing if he was here in chat. Looking at one of his players. Going full captain. I mean, Light did get the hatchery over there in the third base, so it's safe from these cannons. But that does also mean that his forces are going to be separated. His production on one side of the cannon rush and on the other side of the cannon rush. Here come the shield batteries as well, and more gateways on this side of the map. Robotics facility. Static is going to turn it into a full robotics push. Light is getting the roach warrior, no roaches yet. Gonna get them quickly and switch them into ravagers so they can actually start sniping these units. Maybe even kill those what's their phrases? Immortals. I just said those words. How did I forget it? Kill those immortals before they, well, not before they do damage, but at least eventually manage to kill those immortals. Alright, no roaches yet. He's getting a lair. Light has 1 Zerglings. That's his army. A Zergling and 2 queens. General Zergling reporting for duty. He's been promoted to general. Because there's no one else in the army anymore. This one Zergling is now the overmind of the entire Zerg race. Alright. There's the immortal. Managed to snipe a Cryptomir there. That's pretty cool. Now there is a double spine on top of the ramp. Stark is gonna have to go up and down and keep recharging with those shield batteries, getting a couple more. Roaches aren't being turned into Ravagers yet. One of the spine gets uprooted, one gets sniped. Now there's an observer on the high ground, so we can Stardock can actually get some high ground vision. Okay. Again, no Ravagers yet. I don't think Light is going for Ravagers. Wonder why. I don't think Roaches would be the best solution here. He uproots the spine. Gets it transfused. Don't push down that ramp. Dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone. Take some more Roaches with you. Okay, another spine will be morphed there. 4 more Roaches. Oh, he brought them from the other side. That's I think that may have been a misclick. With a queen. I think that was a queen as well. No, that was a Roach. Alright, now it's double immortal down on the low ground. The shield batteries. He's bringing the Ravagers from the outside. That's what we've been missing. That's a nice nice sneak there, but Stardock is still free to put pressure on Light's main base there. But every time he goes up the ramp, Light will go in with the Ravagers and clear out more of these pylons, cannons, and shield batteries. And he's going to catch the mortals from behind, but there's no force at the front, so there you go. That's it. Stardock with a very quick win there. Gets to the ace point. Ace match? No, match point. That's match point is the term I was looking for. We might have. Is this going to be one of the quickest MSOs we've had? It's oh, by the way, it's late o'clock somewhere in the world. It's late o'clock in Britain, I believe. It's late o'clock, if you will. Acropolis is going to be the next map. But why are you telling me? You. It's Australia. You're creating the lobbies. Light, please. How can someone drink Milo, but not like dark chocolate? Isn't like the whole point of Milo is that it tastes? It's like a very malty cocoa thing, or maybe it's just so full of sugar and milk that it does it loses like the potency. I don't know. I've never had Milo, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. It's mostly milk. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so what if you just take the Milo powder and eat it? Shouldn't that be just like really strong chocolatey taste? I bet the Australians just eat it up with a spoon or something. They're weird. Anyway, we are on Acropolis. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for lumpy eventuality. Lumpy eventuality. That's what you get for creep spreading. Lumpy eventuality. In the southeast corner of the map, speaking of lumpy eventualities, our very own team captain of the CranKy Ducklings, the Green Zerg, the Australian alien. This Australian alien. The other Australian alien doesn't count. Because, you know, Protoss is also an alien, the Starlock is also Australian. So it technically is an Australian alien, but, you know, Light is the Australian alien. Can we get back to the thing? It is Light VIP. And on the same side of the map, cannon rushing already, as he does, are Pink Protoss, also from Australia, representing veterans of risk. Give it up for the Duck of the Stars, Starduck. Starduck intros would just be always just zooming in on a cannon. Yeah, and this time Light takes the hatchery close to home, and Starduck takes the cannons way back. That was it's pretty much what happened with S-Server, I believe. When they played on this map, that was game 3, I believe, with Starduck versus S-Server. No, game 2. Sorry, game 2 with Starduck versus S-Server. Starduck then lost his probe and then transitioned into a full-on Stalker all-in. This time, Light is I don't know why is he setting up the drones there? He's trying to prevent the probe from going in there. Who knows that? Maybe he was setting them up for spines. I don't know. Anyway, he pulled them back because they weren't mining, and you know drones should be mining. A couple of queens on the way, a spine for Light VP. Should be okay to hold this. Is the quick Roach Warren. I really think Light needs to get the Roaches and Ravagers a bit quicker than he did. But what do I know? I mean, we just talk about Star Trek. I don't play this stupid game. It's awful. You should have tried playing this game. It's a horrible experience. I don't care what people do it. Mario is asking who is Starduck? Who is Starduck? The Duck of the Stars. Oh, that's how. Yep, Cannon Rush. That's Starduck used to be a very cheesy Zerg playing in many of our tournaments, a regular of our tournaments. And then he switched to Protoss, and he played standard Protoss for a while. And now he's just turned into he went full Taldan And he's just... And hasn't made a second Nexus since. I don't know. I don't know when that transition was. It's maybe it's something for Yaku to write about in the next write-up. Alright, shield batteries are up, the immortal is up. His spines aren't not long for this world. One already goes down. Light is setting up a new one already. We're getting more watches. This time his forces are more consolidated. This is hatchery. Both these hatcheries are on this side of the cannon rush. Alright. All of the spines are down. Now that the warp prism is out, this immortal should be safe. Starduck macros it perfectly. Okay, ooh! The immortal got a bit close there. Light is getting a lot of Zerglings. I like it. Zerglings tend to face the immortals a little better than roaches. Especially if they manage to get us around. Doesn't have speed though, so it's going to be difficult to get that surround. Here's a Ravager. That's a double immortal now. With the Warp Prism. Something difficult to hold. That is being careful, doesn't want to waste his forces. Alright, he's going full on it. Nope, he's not. He's backing off. Started backing off into the cannons and shield battery range. He's getting a robotics bait. Thank you for showing me, because I forgot what the name of the building was. The Satchery is starting to get very low in health. A couple of more volleys and this should go down. Oh, nice transfuse there in the last second, but now we have 3 mortals on the battlefield with the Warp Prism, and this looks almost done. Like he's just sitting here taking damage. There goes the hatchery. Starduck backs away, recharges his batteries. No, recharges the shields with the batteries. What if you could do the opposite, like recharge the batteries with your own unit's shields? You know, to fill up the batteries faster. Disruptors, that's a nice little twist. I like it. I like it. Like getting more roaches. It's going to be tough for Starduck to go up that ramp, but man, he has the stalker numbers. I think he could do it. He's waiting for that disruptor, but I don't know if he even needs to. It just gives Light more time to make more roaches. All right. Here comes the ooh, he actually lifted the disruptor or the high ground with the Warp Prism. Takes care of one Roaches and one Ravager there. Now all of Light's forces are down. One immortal deep. No, actually all the immortals are still alive. All of them died, but it was just the Warp Prism. GG, well played. Starduck is your brand new Master Swan Open champion. I do believe this is his first. Yeah, that's his first MSO championship. He's been in the Final Four a few times. Quite a few times, actually. I don't think he did he get any other medals? No. He's been in the Final Four of Master Swan Open 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Never made it beyond the Final Four. And now he actually manages to push through and get a championship. I guess cannon rushing works. All right. That was a fun little tournament. Look at that. It wasn't that short. Actually, we went up to almost 3 hours? Question mark? More like 2.5. All right. Thank you all for joining us today. Do check out Marolekos' channel there, the our fellow German caster who's been casting these tournaments along with us. Exclamation point Jercast in chat. We'll send you there. Don't forget to check out our Grand Platypus Open tournament, which is going to be on Sunday. It's going to be open for all sorts of players from the Southeast Asia and Oceania region. Go to the link in the description and no, the link in chat. Well, after the command gives you the link to the thing, where you'll find the rules and acquisition prerequisitions for joining the tournament. So yeah, congratulations to Stardock once again for finally getting an MSO championship. Congratulations to Light VIP for getting a silver medal. I believe this is Light's first silver MSO. Question mark? Question marking? No, it's the second. Okay. Second silver medal in Master Swan Open. This close. Actually, not that close. Startup was pretty beastly in those cannon rushes. Those are very difficult to hold as a Zerg. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Observing here along with us, showing you all that is StarCraft was Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as Group, hero of the Wasteland and savior of sports. It is Group. For being our, she was also our admin as well. And Light VIP, admining, captaining, supplying the prize money, and dealing with Stardock's Cannon Rush BS. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your games. Play the game. Don't get tilted. Practice your fundamentals. Don't forget those. Stretch your roaches. Hydrate your hydras. Just train disruptors regularly because it's important. So biological function. It's important. And yeah, and enjoy and just wonderful weekend. And play the game because I definitely won't. Because it's a stupid game, and I hate it. And I don't get why people play this. It's a horrible experience. Not my thing. And I shall leave you with some facepalm ASMR. Because that's what Kuro is doing right now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid some other channels, so stick around and help us show some wonderful StarCraft love to other StarCraft 2 streamers in our great scene. Goodbye.